Drinking a little Blood Orange Horizon today. Support your local businesses. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grumpy Snail podcast, where the news is made up, my opinion doesn't matter. I got squeezed 50 minutes of information into 2 minutes, or 2 minutes of information into a 50-minute video. I'm here telling you things. We're just winging it today, folks. I don't have a script. There's going to be lots of ums and ahs and space, which is called dead air, which is no bueno. So we're just doing it. Before we get started, we're doing the intro thing that everybody hates, including myself. Make sure you click like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Merch stores in the description box down below, and we'll go ahead and move on. All right. Anyway, so when we last left off, we were making our way through the Great Reset by way of Glenn Beck's book. Now, we just got done talking about not, what was it? I don't even remember now. What was the other chapter? The pandemic. That's what we're talking about, the pandemic. All right. So we went through all that nonsense, and I just want you to remember all that for what's coming up soon. The next chapter is talking about climate change, and climate change in this book was pretty much a wasted chapter. There's not a lot of information. I mean, he talks about Greta and some other stuff, but it's really not what actually needed to be put into the climate change chapter. So it's very disappointing because, I mean, you can get whole books. Michael Schellenberger's book. You can get whole other books that discuss climate change, and the fact that the efforts taking to stop climate change don't work. EVs are probably actually more destructive to the environment than gasoline-powered cars, considering they're like mined by the cobalt's mined by slaves and all that stuff. The cars don't last as long. You gotta replace the battery after like 10 years, which is, lithium is nasty for the environment. Like there's all kinds of reasons why EVs are terrible. They really don't do much to affect the mitigation of climate change, considering that they're all powered by electricity, which is the current electric grid is powered by natural gas and coal. So that's not fixing anything. Basically, wind and solar are useless because you have to mow down whole entire farms of trees so that you can put up these plastic solar panels that cost way too much. They never pay for themselves, and then after their life cycle you have a bunch of garbage. And windmills are the same thing, and you actually have to have petroleum products, including oil, which is what all the solar panels and windmills and turbines are all made out of. So and all the while, these rich people that keep talking about climate change are still putting their million and billion-dollar houses on beachfront property, which is going to be flooded, right? And we're getting to the point now where insurance companies aren't even covering damages done to those areas. So it all sounds like a lot of BS. It'd behoove environmentalists to want to bring all that dirty pollution that's being caused in Africa and China and India and bring those processes to America, where we can do them in a more environmentally sound fashion. But no, that's not the case. We're not going to push nuclear, which is a safer, more efficient form of energy now. What the development's made, they're so much better. So no, we're not going to do any of those things. We're just going to try to make it illegal for you to drive. We're going to try to lock you in your home so that you cannot go anywhere that's, further than, a 15-minute walk. But, you guys will figure it out when it comes, because it is coming. So, since that chapter was such a letdown, we're going to move on to modern monetary theory, which is chapter 4. So, in the next podcast, I will be discussing the information in this chapter right here. I'm sure a lot of this information is also discussed in Carol Ross' book. We only got a couple more chapters to go for this one. I think the chapters are pretty large in this book. And, of course, there is a big, ginormous resource section that we talked about. It's all in there. We'll go through that as I get to it. Sorry it's taking me so long. Like I said, when you got a kid and school and things, your time's taken up. So next topic I'll talk about is employment. So the factory at Hunter Douglas is shut down, as most people who watch my videos know, because I worked with them, or they're my family. So I'm no longer working at that factory. So from now on, these videos will not be brought to you by Hunter Douglas. Hunter Douglas is no more. There will be no more Hunter Douglas because they're not, giving me paychecks, which is how I paid for all this by myself. So, to Hunter Douglas, may Mexico forever be your home now. Today may be whatever day it is. September 3rd? Is that what day it is? Yes. September 3rd. Today may be September 3rd. But almost a month ago was my birthday. And I received a new present. And by received, I mean I got a new present. I used birthday money to purchase a new present, which was on sale. So actually, I didn't spend all my birthday money on this present. And what does a music person buy for a present? They buy a guitar. So here's my new guitar. So this is an Enya. Yes, an Enya something or other. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, I do know it's an Enya though. So the body is a polycarbonate, supposed carbon fiber. Supposedly carbon fiber, but from what I understand, it's mostly just plastic. But it's made in China guitar. But it's one whole piece. It's one whole unit. It's all, just formed, press formed. Enya makes two versions of this guitar. One is an acoustic guitar. One is an acoustic guitar, which is a cheaper model, which is actually on sale real close to $100. Which would be cheaper than my cheapest guitar, which would be the Black Ibanez, which I paid $2 for. And now it's like, it doesn't sound like it's staying in tune, so that I might be getting rid of that one. But anyway, this new guitar. So I got this guitar to go on kayak trips because, water destroys wood. So I wouldn't want to take my nice guitar out and get it all wet. But this one is made out of plastic. I can do, and I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, hey, the water's going to corrode your strings. Well, I got more strings. It's like $10 to replace strings. Not a big deal. It is a big deal? Paying $500 to replace your guitar that took a ride over some rocks. So we've got this guitar, which is pretty cool. It's got this little couple slits in the center that allows for sound to penetrate into this semi-hollow body. And it also has an extra sound hole here. It makes it has a pretty good volume to just be So, I mean, it's got volume, as you can tell. But if you spend an extra 50 to 80 bucks, depending on what cell you're looking at, you can get this cool little feature in which it is a rechargeable. It's rechargeable through USB-C, I think. Yep, that's USB-C. It has a rechargeable battery, and it's right down here by the input there. And I want you through. Yeah. Throw it up here. As you can see, this little gray button here. Turn light is on, and this is also a knob, so you can control volume. But it has a little mini amp inside. It kind of projects. So this is so, you know, it's like a mini amp inside of it. It's pretty cool. So there's one cool feature. Next cool feature is it has modes. So now we're in blue mode. So blue mode, if I remember correctly, puts a little chorus effect over top of your tone. So you get a little, chorus tone over top. All right, then we can push the button again and go into another mode. That's an echo. So there's an echo mode, and the last mode, which is purple, puts a little phaser over top, gets you a little type of wah effect going. So that's pretty cool. And when you push it one more time, get you back to your standard little effect. Now I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, "But the electronics in the water." Yeah, I took that chance. That's the chance I'm gonna take. So anyway, I got this guitar to go on my kayak trips because it's like guitar. It's like half the weight of a regular acoustic. Comparing to an acoustic, it's like, I don't know, 6 to 10 inches shorter. Compared to an electric, it's about 6 inches. It's about a whole headstock shorter. So it has a shorter length, which makes it a little more, portable. It does have an app in which you can modify the audio settings and change your echo settings so there's more delay and all that neat stuff. So that's pretty cool. You have a little app that controls your settings. When I did get it, the action was pretty high, so I did have to file down the bridge here on top of the saddle. I did have to file that down, and actually, to be honest, it could probably use a bit more. I'm not getting... There's still a good bit of space in between the string and the fret. There's still a lot of action space going on, but it's not too bad. I'm trying not to play anything copywritten because you know it'll ding. It'll ding the video and I won't be able to monetize it because I make so much money off my videos. My videos with no ads. So anyway, that's my new toy that I've been playing with. It's been hanging up behind the camera, which is why you don't see it. Trying to think what else I'm gonna talk about before yikes! Before I wrap stuff up, I think that's about it. Yeah, so work has changed. I would like to get more into the music stuff, but like I said, unless you're putting out original music, which, you know, at the moment I have none. No, I have no appropriate music. I have stuff I've written. But, so because of that, I can't really put up music because YouTube attacks it. They attack a lot of stuff, including certain words. Can't say words, so they gotta use other words like grape and poke and coof and a lot of other nonsense that makes YouTube content creators look ridiculous because they gotta be all afraid and say the words that make their videos not get shadow banned. So that's pretty sad. I'm not gonna be doing that here. I'll just be making these videos and getting 2 or 3 or 4 views per video. It's fine with me. If people want to watch it can come here and watch it, and everybody else cannot watch it. I don't care. I'm not making any money. This is for free. We're doing it for free. So I'm not sure what our time here is. You want to say hi, Lana? You want to say hi? Here's Lana. All right. So I'm not sure where we are on time, but your 15 minutes are up. But the Grumpy Ramblings will continue. We got lots of stuff on the plate to take care of. So if you want to tune in next time, that would be great. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, do all the things, support your local businesses, and yeah, cheers. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. God bless and Godspeed.